Hey there, fire signs. How you guys doing? Aries Leo Sag, how are you doing today? This is a general read for October 22nd. Messages that want to come through for you. It may or may not resonate with you. Not every single day is going to resonate with every single person. Feel free to swap around the characters and all of that stuff, all of that good stuff. Just take, if you're here because of the title or because of the thumbnail, there's something here for you, but maybe not the whole reading. So don't be discouraged if not every reading is going to resonate for every single Sagittarius Leo. So I just pulled the strongest stories that come to me, and hopefully it has some impact and helps somebody. So that's my intention. Also, these are not date specific messages, so feel free to look back in the channel. We do the dailies almost every day. They're the kind of dailies. But I do monthlies. I have been doing some bi-monthly things. I've also been doing some timeless readings. So feel free to browse around. I have a whole bunch of playlists that you can look at and check out for yourself. Also, your moon, rising, or Venus sign might be the reading for you. So without further ado, Mary Jo. It's a lot of talking. Sorry. It's a lot of talking. All right. Underneath is the Anchor. This is the Gilded Reverie deck. Underneath is the Anchor. Anchors away. Moving forward toward partnership. Birds, waterfowl, mate for life. Whatever had been holding you back, whatever has been holding you back is suddenly lifted. That anchor that might have felt stable, something that might have made you feel stable, was really holding you back. Wanting to be alone, or having, or dating a certain person that wasn't really ever moving forward, or being in relationship with somebody that was that it was over, something like that needed to be released. Now you're moving forward. If you're not moving forward yet, you will be soon. Okay, so let's see here. This is the Dreaming Way deck. We haven't had internet here since last Wednesday, so that's why the readings have been so sporadically uploaded, because it's basically knocked us out of our routine here. So we're doing the best we can. So hopefully this is helpful to you. And my cousin is here from Chicago, so we had a lovely weekend. It was a nice opportunity to take a break. So underneath, 5 of Cups. Disappointment in the past, or something that you have to leave behind. It may be hard for you to do that. Okay. Knight of Cups, 5 of Swords, 9 of Pentacles, Empress, 6 of Cups. Indeed. 7 of Wands, 8 of Wands, Hierophant, 5 of Wands. This is really the part of a relationship. This might be for somebody who is ending a relationship that has been holding them back. Something has been. It doesn't need to be a romantic relationship. It can be your work, or it can be your family, or a best friend, or something like that. There's something here that's been blocking you from holding on to you, because you feel anchored or safe, because you're feeling this thing is really actually holding you back from the next level of relationship. Okay, maybe you don't want to move away from a certain place because that's where your best friend is, or you don't want to, leave that situation, but the universe is pushing you to move forward. And so some things are going to be happening here that might at first make you sad, or make you feel like, oh, I don't really want that person to change, or that relationship to change that much. But what's happening here is it is a thing that has been holding you back. And in order for you to advance into this relationship that will be more stable, it's interesting. Stable can be stuck if it's allowed to stagnate, right? Stability still needs some fluidity to it, still needs some expansion to it, in order for it not to become rigid and stuck. Okay, so that's what this is saying to you. Is it may be time for you to leave some things behind, leave some habits, relationships, work, jobs, situations, connections, or how you deal with any and all of those things. So those things might need to shift how you're dealing with those things in order for you to move forward into something better for you. There is something better here. I do feel like there's a person from your past who has a lot of love for you. Okay. For some of you, this could be the thing that you need to leave behind and are resisting doing that. Okay. The goal here, you may have different goals. All right. If the desire is for grounded, stable relationship, you might be in a situation, you might be in a relationship right now that is static or stuck and not growing. Right? People are in your life for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. And so you might have mistaken a person who you had a good relationship with as the lifetime, and really they're a season, right? You needed to be in a relationship with them for a certain period of time until you learned a certain thing. Now you have learned a certain thing, and the universe is trying to like have you release it, have you move on from that. Okay, and that's a little bit of a disconcerting thing. There's 2 5s here, and 5s are about change. 5 of Swords. Ace. Ace of Swords. Yes, I'm speaking the truth on that one, right? The universe is trying to get your attention. I feel like this person could be a friend or could be a parent or a family belief system. Okay, so like think My Big Fat Greek Wedding. Okay, she was really, really in this belief system and in a very strong and a very kind of overwhelming situation from her family. And she was able to step out of that and gain confidence. And that's when, what's his name? I can hear the father saying it, Stephen Miller, or something like that. I forget the guy's name, but in the thing. And he is like, you know, Mr. Waspy guy, and they're like the super duper Greek family, right? It's just so different from what she thought or who she thought she was going to marry. She didn't even think she was going to be married. They thought she thought that she was going to be the old maid daughter and all this stuff. But she got some gumption up. She got her nerve up to make one change in her life, which was her education, that shifted her into the belief that she could have something better in her life or bigger. Or it didn't mean she was like getting rid of her family. She ended up moving right next door, but she also had her own life. She also had somebody who was at a new level for her that was different than what she was used to. And it's almost like just because you're used to something doesn't mean it's always going to stay in the same form that it has been, right? It's not like you're leaving these people behind. Her family's still in her life. This best friend or this relationship is always going to be there. It just needs to change form so that you can grow into something that is going to be clearly better for you. And I feel like there is some awakening, some awareness about this. So whether this is the relationship that's holding you back, the anchor, right? And, you know, it feels bad to say that because these people love you and, you know, this is not a hideous relationship, but this is something that needs to transform so that you can, you know, you're manifesting something, right? The waterfowl, the lifetime relationship, and you can't have that and have this remain the same. That is the dynamic that's going on here. That in order to transform into the person who is going to be this waterfowl where you mate for life, there's some things that need to change. And by taking action, by moving forward toward that, there may be some feelings of disloyalty or, you know, I don't want to leave these people behind. Okay? But you're going towards something that is what you have always wanted. So, are you going to be able to, this is about navigating that, navigating how your life is going to change to support the new thing that you want to bring in, right? Something needs to change or go away. Even there's maybe some people that leave your life. There may be a job that needs to go away that's holding you down. There may be some kind of situation. Maybe you're living in a place that has been very difficult for you, but also you've learned everything you can from the situation you're in. Now it's time to open up, time to bring in something new. And that is coming. So, all right, I'm going to continue with this reading and see where we go, see how this unfolds. If you'd like to follow me, there's a link below for that. It's October 22nd fire sign reading over on Vimeo. Otherwise, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching. Mwah. Much love.